12, get my homie do the running man. NoPlaysMissed like on Sunday night. Right.
So I got my boy MeloDroppin30 and RichieWitDaHitz in the building.
What it do?
What's going down with y'all boys, man?
Man, shit, same shit.
Chill, same,
no,
you know?
music.
Okay, so this I'm pretty sure everybody wanna know who is RichieWitDaHitz and who is MeloDroppin30.
I'll let you go first.
Man, we up and coming Milwaukee 808 Mafia, if that's the simplest term.
Milwaukee 808 Mafia, and that includes just you two guys or
we definitely got
collective.
We got Richie Slim's part of this little collective. I got a few other producers too, but I'm still working to see if they're for sure, you know.
We a group, you know what I'm saying? We all together, but we all are separate entities at the same time.
Right.
Type shit.
Right.
What brought y'all together? Like how y'all crossed paths with each other to even start working with each other?
Well, I met him through Richie Slims because when he was in high school, he used to buy a lot of beats from me. So I taught him, I'm like, shit, if you gonna spend this much money on buying beats, I'll show you how to make it. And then shit, he just took it serious. He was like, I know a nigga that know how to play the piano. I can't play no notes. I mean, no instruments. I just play by ear. So I needed somebody that could play the piano. But then I met him, and this nigga was like extremely talented.
And that's Richie Slims, that is.
Yeah, Richie Slims. He hooked it up. And then shit, me and him, shit, ever since then. Shit,
so the guy he was saying knew how to play the piano was you?
Yeah, it was him. It was like, my nigga know how to play the keys. We need him. And then shit, I had one to the south side and I met him. And then shit, ever since then, that shit just
been up from there.
So that's where you pretty much started music out on the south side?
Yeah, I had a studio I was renting out. I was working at the yacht club, and I was renting a studio. And actually, Slims had came to my studio like I would say like 6 years before, you know, to get some studio time for me because he was a rapper. Like I said, he was buying beats from Melo and stuff. But he came, like I met him like I said, long time afterward. Found out he was making beats on like Facebook. I was like, yo, this shit's hard. Like I kept messaging him. I was like, we gotta link somehow, cause I didn't know how to lay out beats. I was just playing plain shit, and I could never lay out any beats. So I was making.
So you was just play a beat all the way out on the keys.
Yeah, I was just making
and never
melodies.
Really formatting nothing.
Yeah, just making tons of melodies and just
like
vibes.
Orchestra music.
When another producer came to collab with you, that shit was kind of like gold for real.
It was, yeah. Slims really showed me how to like. I stopped using Logic. He showed me how to use FL Studio, and that shit changed my workflow, changed my life.
So that's the software you use. FL.
Yeah, I use FL Studio.
Do you record on FL as well?
No, I record on Logic 10, but FL is one of the best recording, producing DAWs, I assume.
Yeah.
How long have you was you playing the piano? Or have you been?
I started around like 12, but I've been playing in church like drums and stuff like that since I was like 5 or 6. Piano came later on after the drums. I remember my grandma bought me a little $100 piano from Walmart. It was up from there.
So how did y'all get into producing? Like you said, that's where, you know what I'm saying, that's where you pretty much started. What about you?
I've been making beats since I was like 12. When you had to steal it on FL Studio, I downloaded on my mom's computer, you know. She thought everything was a virus, so a nigga had to sneak and make beats when she wasn't paying attention.
But what really got niggas into making beats? Like, was it like something? Where did the inspiration kick in at? Who gave you that motivation to start making beats?
Gangsta Grill mixtapes, Jeezy.
Wow.
Thug Motivation 101 was it? Yeah. When I heard it, because I used to be around a lot of old niggas.
Yeah.
Alpines, and that shit used to just slam.
Yeah.
And it was like, Jeezy was cold, but it's like you ain't never heard no sound like that before. So I was like, shit, I wanted to be a rapper, but then when I heard that shit, I was like, I want to make beats. I want to make that shit. And then I heard Zayto, and I used to watch him on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
for hours. Like,
that'll do it.
So that makes what? So you said you've been making beats since you was about 12, and you've been making beats since you was about what, like 8? You said?
No,
or really been playing the piano since you was about 8.
Yeah, like 10, 11. I would say I started playing piano. Beats, I touched laptop probably like 13, 14.
Okay, so
but
that's...
I can't play those keys. Like Rich can play, he like a genius with the keys. I just know I can see sound, so I know when shit like.
Definitely see sound. That's a good.
I know when shit like I put shit together by like ear, and it's like I can like literally see sound.
Right.
So,
any producers or artists that y'all went to school with that y'all ended up building a relationships with later down the line? Like, you know how like Biggie went to school with Jay-Z and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that a story that y'all that can unfold possibly with y'all? Y'all see the potential in any of these artists that y'all went to school with that y'all can possibly like, okay, damn, dude can be a star?
Only person I say that I went to school with was Sean Millions. He's nice. He's a wavy artist in Milwaukee. He's definitely underrated. But
Sean Millions.
Sean Millions. Shout out Sean Millions, man. That's my boy.
What school was that?
That was at Atlas Preparatory. Yeah.
Damn.
I went to Northwest, so a little bit of everybody went through there.
You went there all 4 years?
And
you went there all 4 years?
No, I went there 1 year.
I went there.
No, 2 years. Sorry.
7.
I came back.
11. Right?
Oh, cause that was like a 6th through 12th grade school, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And then that's the only school you went to?
I've been like 8 schools.
But that's the only school that really artists really stood out to you.
There was some
that's
artists.
Doing their thing now.
There was some artists at Wisco. They ain't doing nothing right now. Not that I know of.
You went to Wisco too?
Yeah.
Where you end up graduating from?
Shit, transition.
Alternative school.
Yeah.
So you eventually got kicked out of like NPS.
I kicked out. I was just on some bullshit. Being lazy.
I got kicked out of NPS.
You got kicked out of NPS. Fuck you get kicked out of school for?
Some shit I ain't had nothing to do with. I just wanted to.
Ain't that how it always go down though? Niggas get kicked out of school for shit they ain't got nothing to do with.
And they know I didn't do it, but I just didn't tell them niggas, so they just kicked me out anyway.
It just sound like every other nigga.
That's not supposed to sound shit.
Let's talk about y'all upbringings. Where were y'all raised at? Where were you raised at?
I was raised on shit everywhere in Milwaukee, really, but the North Side, West Side, Hampton, and shit, Capitol. I grew up, like, I ain't gonna say I grew up on Capitol, but that's where I became like a man.
Type shit. That's where you got your name at.
Yeah, not even my name. Shit, like became like the nigga I am. Type shit.
Shit, me, I would say back and forth from east side to south side, but I always claim east side because that's, you know, my dad.
East longer than the south.
That's how I feel. But my grandma stayed on the south side, so she didn't kind of raise me. She helped raise me.
So has it always been just music, or was it like anything else? Like, was it ever sports?
It was always music with me.
I played football.
But
it just wasn't fun for me.
A little bit of basketball,
what
a little
position?
bit of baseball, probably.
Like a lineman or something.
Lineman.
Lineman or something.
The court. D or something. Yeah, but that shit just wasn't. I ain't like sports. I can't even dribble.
Type shit.
Niggas playing 2K basketball. I was making beats.
I didn't have the fucking grades. I wanted to play sports. I was just retarded. Like, I didn't do no homework, slept all day, wanted to play with my band. I got out of school.
So you were in the band?
Yeah, my whole, like...
He did metal. He a rock star.
So you did metal before rap?
Yeah.
So is that like your preferred genre of music, or is it now as a rap?
It's funny because at the time I hated hip hop in general, like not in general, but I love, like, I ain't gonna lie, I love like the shit from the 80s. But up until then, like, I didn't listen to nothing. I thought everything was.
Was that because people around you were stereotyping it?
Yes, I was around a lot of white people that did not like rap. They love Eminem. They love their, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into it, but I was very.
So basically, they were just basically like out in rap just because
we make technical progressive music. Our shit's harder to make, so our music is better. No, that's not the case, and it's not harder to make. It's just fast.
So how long were you doing the metal?
Man, let's see. I would say a good 6-7 years, like playing shows, different bands, all type of stuff.
You ever feel like you can bring the sound and mix it in with the rap shit?
I feel like I try to sometimes, and I feel like maybe eventually I will, but I don't think people are ready for stuff like that. Like, especially the screaming shit. Like,
well, you never know what they're ready for unless you give it to them.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Guys got.
He got it in him.
Yeah.
I guess I'd have to be experimental as hell, but I could.
Y'all got any songs that hit 1 million views or 1 million plays, streams?
Like in collective, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You add it all up.
No, it's just like any, like one song got 1 million views. Like how many? Do you got any songs?
I got a song.
Just one?
Yeah, Fast Cash.
Fast Cash,
me and Richie Slims. We seen him a couple.
Oh, that's the other headset, 3-headed monster.
Yeah.
Where's Richie right now? He couldn't make the interview, huh?
Yeah.
He low somewhere.
He's somewhere, you know.
He's in the cut somewhere. When he's
lit 2 lives. He's Superman or something right now.